all-time list in scoring. LeBron said it's an honor, but he added, scoring has never been on my list of goals. Facilitating, rebounding, defending, getting blocked shots, and things of that nature always ranked above that. Kevin, he has filled up the box score for a long time.
He can impact the game in so many ways. D.A., thank you. What great athleticism with both these teams. I mean, every move is so graceful, so skilled. I mean, majestic.
It is, Kevin. There's an explosiveness. There's this speed that is absolutely incredible to watch. Every possession up and down the floor could have the potential highlight reel.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Saric make up the forwards. Devin Booker out there with Chris Paul. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Marc Gasol is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard. Bridges with it. Shot clock at 6. Paul can't get it to go.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And that quick first step that Caldwell Pope possesses is lethal. Drawing the contact there thanks to his aggressiveness.
It's his first trip to the line.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. And Saric kicks to Paul. Saric up top, guarded by Kuzma. With 3, Booker buries the long-range jumper.
Well, this is Devin Booker's specialty, consistent at finding all kinds of ways to score from beyond that arc.
Here's James. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Saric outside. And now just over a minute played here in the first. They get it back. Ayton, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Marc Gasol.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
I think the player most closely identified with the Phoenix Suns the last 3 years, obviously Devin Booker. You know, here's a guy who averaged well over 20 points. He can beat you with the pass as well. He's the piece that gives this team great hope for the future.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And what's astounding, even with Booker, the Suns have been last Doris in three-point accuracy 2 straight seasons.
Yeah, and I think that speaks, Kev, to the roster construction. You need floor spacing to win games, and it can't be from just one guy. This franchise knows that. They just haven't been able to yet solve the problem. Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Here's Kuzma, unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. Ball against Schroeder. The turnaround Jay, and Paul gets it to go in.
and oozing with confidence right now. Paul makes plays off the bounce that others can't.
Passes it to James. LeBron is doubled. Here's Gasol. Goes back up. And there's a nice layup by Kuzma.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Greg, you have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's Booker. Rebounded by the Lakers. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Yeah, and they won that matchup last time, and it wasn't even close, guys.
Yeah, I thought that had to do with getting the starters in foul trouble and then taking advantage of the substitutes, and that led to a huge disparity on the scoreboard.
Ayton in the high post. Booker outside. 4 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Gasol with the rebound. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to Portland. It's Kuzma penetrating.
And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
The first one falls. Both free throws good for Kuzma. And this is what we've been waiting for all summer long, all off season long. After many months, Doris, basketball is finally back.
And what's incredible, Kevin, is the NBA's popularity just continues to grow. There's worldwide enthusiasm. The NBA players represent the league so well, and my goodness gracious, can they play some basketball?
Interesting how now the league, Doris, is commanding the calendar all year round. It used to be such a seasonal game. Now it's 365 days a year.
So many storylines throughout the course of the summer. Who's playing where and with whom?
Saric against Schroeder. Another shot. Kuzma. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Booker. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
How about the ability to adjust and finish in different situations? Devin Booker, elite as a scorer.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Here's James. Takes the 3. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by James. Schroeder's got 5. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Saric outside. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And Paul launches it from deep. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
They shoot again. And it's Schroeder missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
They get the rebound. Here's Ayton. Saric trying to break free. The layup off target. Kuzma finds James, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Now let's see the stat sheet here on Chris Paul. Coming off a terrific season, 3rd in assists, and his ability to pressure and disrupt defensively was obvious. He ranked 3rd in the league in steals.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists last year. He did a great job of setting the pace, finding the open man, making the simple delivery. And there's the pass to Bridges. Here's Ayton. Some solid defense from Gasol.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Count that bucket. 6 points for Kyle Kuzma.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Booker. And the shot is long.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Paul goes in. Saric trying to break free. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 7.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Third is Chris Paul.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Back to Schroeder. "14 feet away, and again it's the Lakers."
Well, a little bit of a comfort zone for Dennis Schroeder. He just needs just a touch of separation, and he's ready to fire.
Pass to Booker. Takes a 3. Good on the triple. Booker's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. And James with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. LeBron's got 6.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Saric passes to Bridges. Now here's Paul. Shoots over Schroeder. Paul's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that one, good. And it's a 4-point Laker lead.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Kuzma slams it in.
And got to be aware of Kuzma, especially with how he attacks there off the dribble.
Paul passes to Booker. And Saric kicks to Bridges. Paul outside. Shoots over Schroeder. Paul can't get that one to fall. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point lead. Booker the pass to Paul. Over LeBron. And the Suns miss again. Lakers shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Here's Caldwell Pope. And stolen by Booker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. All going up court. And Paul gets it to go in.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Schroeder dishes to James. Back to Schroeder. James against Paul. Here's Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Passes it to Booker. From deep three-point range, they get a hand on it.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Schroeder, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now it's an 8-point Laker lead. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Paul kicks to Bridges. Ayton up top, defended by Gasol. Kept alive, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
They double him with Booker. Caldwell Pope passes to James. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. Here's Gasol. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Ayton. Here's Bridges. And Bridges jams it in.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And all the tools that made DeAndre Ayton the top pick in the 2018 draft already, Doris, on display at the start of his NBA career.
You know what, Kevin? People wanted to knock DeAndre Ayton for his defense, which wasn't horrific, but they forgot about all the things he can do. Let's remember, he's a great screener in the pick and roll. He can shoot from range. He's got incredible instincts with an incredible physicality to his game. Don't talk about the defense. Ayton too good on the offensive end.
Schroeder outside over Saric, and that one's good. Schroeder's got 11 points.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
At the elbow with Saric. Kicks to Bridges. Caldwell Pope against Booker. Ayton trying to break free. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That's foul number 2 for him. Seconds left in the first quarter. Here's James. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers on top. They're up by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Chris Paul, an elite defensive player, a student of the game for sure, talks about his knack for making a lot of steals, forcing turnovers.
The steals thing is just something that I've always had a knack for doing, and just I think it's because I watch so much basketball.
Well, you hear about the importance of watching film, Greg. It reveals itself in many ways.
And learning guys' habits, what they like to do, gives him a knack for when to go after steals without hurting his team.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they, Greg? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is out there with Kaminsky. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Crowder in at the small forward position. And that one falls for Paul. Doris, you've said this often. It is incredibly difficult to compare guys of different positions in different eras, isn't it?
It really is. There's so many discussions about who's the GOAT, who's the greatest of all potential time. And there are certain names that are always going to pop to the top of the list, LeBron James. But it's very difficult to me, say, to compare a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest to ever man the center position, had the impossible to check sky hook. But how do you compare him with LeBron James, who, though he is, and I don't know what position he is, he may be the greatest passer in the history of the league. Like, let's enjoy individual greatness without comparison.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Well, he can do this now. Booker is not just a spot-up shooter. Very good with the ball in his hands.
Schroeder, left side. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Good from Schroeder.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
Paul's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Caruso. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Paul outside. Shoots over Schroeder. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Chris Paul. Here's Caruso, defended by Booker. And here is Harrell. 14 points from him the last game against Houston. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You can see Schroeder's shoot-first mentality if a defender overcommits. Nicely done.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. That's good from Schroeder. Schroeder hits them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Ball against Schroeder. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in. Ayton's got 8 points.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
James outside. To the paint. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now, Crowder. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 5 to shoot. Great D that time from Harrell.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Pass to Paul. Shoots over Schroeder. Paul can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Caruso, and he banks in the layup.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Kaminsky. 15 points for Chris Paul.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
LeBron passes to Morris, and Morris throws it down.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that sixth sense. Wow, what a pass.
Booker the pass to Kaminsky. He kicks it to Crowder. The shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
The elevation and athleticism of LeBron at his size, just incredible.
Paul passes to Kaminsky. Here's Booker. Back to Crowder. Shoots. And that one comes up a bit short.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And it's Schroeder missing. Suns trail by 11. And Jay Crowder ends every post with the hashtag, "It all started in the driveway." Of course, he knows just how far he's come.
No doubt. Jay Crowder said back then he was always the youngest guy on the court with no fouls called. That is how you develop into a competitor.
James, the pass to Schroeder. Here's Caruso, defended by Paul. Such a wide open look. Caruso's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the pass to Kaminsky. Crowder with it, covered by Morris. Pass to Paul. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, he hasn't found the range yet here in the second period. Only one triple for him tonight.
Harrell slams it in.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that, Greg. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And the shot goes down. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, with that size and strength, for a two-guard, Booker is a legitimate threat, even in traffic.
LeBron passes to Morris. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. Good on the shot. Schroeder's got 18 points.
Well, the quick hands of Dennis Schroeder to create the havoc defensively and get a steal.
Ball against Schroeder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Paul kicks to Booker. Shoots off the step back. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Los Angeles leading by 17. Now here's James. We saw him with 29 points last game. Here's Horton Tucker. Great touch on the 16-footer. Horton Tucker's got his first basket.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Paul passes to Crowder. Here's Kaminsky. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Diallo kicks to Crowder. The shot. And James pulls it down.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
LeBron is doubled. On deep. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Back to Paul. Shoots the three. And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. On the wing, James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
That free throw, no good. Doris, great scoring is often reliant upon great footwork. And we hear coaches, don't we, talk about that all the time?
We really do, Kev. You look at a guy like Kyrie Irving, who at the point guard position is one of the great scorers. He's a clutch shooter. He doesn't go to the free throw line a lot, and it's because he's so elusive. Can finish left and right, puts a lot of English on his shots. DeMar DeRozan gets separation with incredible footwork, and maybe the best in the league right now in terms of his footwork. That tap dancing James Harden, which is just nearly impossible to check.
I love those names, and you're so right. And it's fun to watch. What a skill. Neto kicks to Booker. They could use a bucket. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harrell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Neto. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. Well, here's something kind of interesting. There's been a lot of talk about moving the draft to after free agency. What would that look like?
Well, I think talent is always going to be at a premium. So I would think if there's a guy that's the absolute definitive #1 pick, he's going #1 regardless of roster construction. But the reality is it might help those teams who maybe if they know who's on the roster, it might change the kind of draft selection they would make. So it's an interesting supposition. We'll see if the NBA moves in that direction.
Pass to Horton Tucker. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. Sinks that one from the post. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Yeah, and Caldwell Pope pretty effective in that pick and roll.
Pass to Diallo. Kicks to Booker. 3-pointer. Morris with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
On the wing, Morris. Over Kaminsky. Morris, no good. Suns trail by 20. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Booker with the layup. Booker's got 16 points.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Harrell the pass to Morris. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him. The Lakers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
free throw good from Caldwell Pope. .143 left to play here in the half. Just 5 on the clock. There's the pass to Caruso. Harrell kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's Caruso. And that one hits back iron. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix, trailing by 19. Neto, the pass to Kaminsky. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Bridges. Pass to Kaminsky. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Caruso. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Caruso's got his third basket of the night. Suns trail by 21. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Diallo kicks to Booker. A three-pointer off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Caruso. He has 6. That's tipped. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Neto with the bucket. Los Angeles leading by 18. Here's Horton Tucker. To the inside. Here's Harrell. No good from 11 feet. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Dennis Schroeder playing terrific basketball in this one. He had 18 points, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, it has been an electric performance. These guys were firing on all cylinders. They came out aggressive, going after those rebounds, and they were piling it up. I think they wanted to send a message with their physicality, but they're going to be nearly impossible to stop if they're playing that way.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Well, first of all, as cold as they've been from the floor, I can't say I'm surprised by the score. You cannot shoot the ball that poorly and expect to be in the game. They need better ball movement. If their offense stays this stagnant, they can forget about a comeback.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Gasol at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
And Caldwell Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
And Šarić kicks to Booker. No good on the 3. Lakers leading by 20. Kuzma inside. Covered by Šarić. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Kuzma finds Schroeder. Back to Kuzma. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 8th assist in the game. Suns shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Passes to Bridges. Inside, here's Booker, and he converts the layup. Booker's got 18 points in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Gasol, he gets it in there.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Ayton. Out to the right wing. Saric passes to Ayton. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Paul can't get it to go.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's LeBron, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Saric trying to break free. No good from Booker.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
That shot wide open. 17 points in the game.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Ball again, Schroeder. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. Here's Paul. He's got 17. The dish to Bridges. Now the pass to Ayton. He kicks to Paul. Shoots over Schroeder. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Paul's got 19 points.
That's a perfect mid-range jumper. All he needs is an inch of space, and they gave it to him.
Schroeder up top, defended by Paul. Pass to Gasol. Clock at 6. Over Ayton. Gasol, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
The offensive rebound, Ayton.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Lakers leading by 20. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Gasol dishes to James. Johnson with some nice D. Suns trail by 20. Over in the corner, Paul. And the three off target.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And this is what Kuzma can do. When he's got it going, you've got to keep getting him opportunities.
Paul passes to Johnson. Ayton with it. Kicks it to Paul. The high post shot. Tries again. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Schroeder dishes to Caldwell Pope. James outside. Lobbed up there for Schroeder. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Johnson. He trains the quick shot. Here's Schroeder. 18 points for him. Passes it to James. Fades. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns trail by 18. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Gasol with the steal. Schroeder against Paul. Pass to Kuzma. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Kuzma's got 20 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Šarić kicks to Paul. Shoots over Schroeder, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
And guys, when Paul kicks it up a notch, it's thrilling to watch. Always in attack mode. Great at looking for his shot and making the D pay.
Here's Schroeder. Some solid defense from Šarić.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. It's going to be Booker shooting. That one on Caldwell Pope. Doris, what has impressed me about Booker is that he's put up great numbers despite not having a lot of franchise stability at the start of his career.
No doubt, Kevin. For Devin Booker, his first 4 seasons, he had 4 different head coaches. That doesn't even start to touch the roster turnover he's dealt with. Through everything he's faced, he has produced on the offensive end. You love this guy's upside. There are very few scorers in the NBA who are as explosive as Devin Booker. Boy, when this guy finds his rhythm, he can take over a game from just about any part of the floor, and there's nothing the defense can do about it.
Gasol passes to LeBron. That one misses. Suns trail by 15. Johnson's shot is off. Doris, I still think back to that game where Booker put up 70 points. I mean, wow, unbelievable.
Yeah, when Devin Booker starts to cook, he can get as hot as any player in the league. The one thing you want from Devin is consistency on both ends of the floor from game to game. That's how you go from good to great.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. Paul outside. From deep three-point range, but they recover it.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Harrell comes in for Marc Gasol. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns. Booker against Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. No good from Booker.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
It's good.
Wow, the passing skills on full display. LeBron James once again orchestrating like a maestro.
Booker against Caldwell Pope. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. 23 points for Devin Booker.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Yes, that goes in. And the Lakers lead by 19.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Fifth is Montrezl Harrell.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Harrell against Paul. The rebound by the Lakers. James has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And they double up James. The putback, Harrell on the foul. And the Lakers lead by 21.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Paul passes to Crowder. Booker outside. The pass to Johnson. Lets it go with a 3. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night. Lakers leading by 18. James, the pass to Harrell. And they double up James. Kuzma outside. Back to James. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Harrell. Shot clock at 5. Over Kaminsky. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Good. Paul's got 23 points.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
James outside. Inside. Here's Harrell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Paul outside. Johnson with the bounce pass. Fade away. And that one goes long.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. From 15 feet away. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kuzma's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Caruso, defended by Paul. Caruso kicks to James. Misses the 3. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. There's the feed to Kaminsky. Booker against Caldwell Pope. Booker with it. 23 points in the game. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so it's Los Angeles sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Suns trail by 21. On the court for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Shaq Diallo is out there with Kaminsky, and it's Neto in at the point. Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more three-point attempts than two-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more three-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more threes than twos. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's 2 high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area twos, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim, and three-point shots, and everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
Caruso looking for an opening. Lock at 6. Here's Horton Tucker.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
And the dunk by Booker.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Lakers leading by 17. Passes it to Harrell. Kuzma against Bridges. Unloads from 9. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Harrell. That's now 22 points for Kyle Kuzma. Pass to Diallo. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Booker.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Here's Horton Tucker. The shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. Bridges, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. Harrell, that's good.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Neto, the pass to Diallo. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Neto. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Horton Tucker. From inside, and Kuzma puts it in. Kuzma's got 24.
And you have to tip your cap to Kuzma. He absorbs contact well and knows how to adjust his shot.
Booker dishes to Kaminsky. Bridges passes to Booker. Off target from three-point range.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Lakers passing it around. No good. Shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The pass to Bridges. And the Suns get it back.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Neto. He dishes it to Booker. And here's Diallo. He kicks to Kaminsky. Uncovered. And that one, good.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Lakers leading by 16. Here's Horton Tucker. Loads it up there for Harrell. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Bridges. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And not a season, Doris, that pops off the stat sheet, but a strong rookie campaign for Mikal Bridges.
You simply can't ignore the defense he brings for this team. Very refined for his experience level. Teams would love to see him grow into a third option on the offensive end with this roster. Let's see if that happens.
And that one falls for Bridges. And Los Angeles with some changes. Marc Gasol's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Markieff Morris. Andre Ayton's checked in for Phoenix. Saric comes in for Diallo. Both free throws good from Bridges. Lakers leading by 14. Kuzma outside. Schroeder outside. Pass to Caruso. And again, no good by the Lakers. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Neto. Sweet little floater. Neto's got 6 in the quarter.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Doubled by Bridges. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. Suns trail by 12. Here's Neto. Passes to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the tray.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Schroeder up top, covered by Saric. Schroeder against Saric. And that's going to be a travel.
He had played mistake-free basketball until that one. His first turnover of the night.
LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope comes in for Alex Caruso. And Phoenix also making a switch. Paul's checked in. Feet out and he hits it. Paul's got 25 points.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Trying to get something going. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Caldwell Pope against Booker. Over Caldwell Pope. Count it, in the Laker lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Devin Booker.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. That 3 off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Paul against Schroeder. Paul surveying the floor. The pass to Bridges from past the arc, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers leading by 4. Kuzma outside. Saric grabs the board. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Bridges. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the middle. And that one's good. Schroeder. He's got 22.
Well, the Dennis Schroeder show is cooking on all cylinders right now. The defense has no answer.
Schroeder against Paul. Shoots over Schroeder. Paul's shot is off. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. That one good for 2.
Rising to the challenge, KCP often deterred by physical play, converts through the contact on that one.
And Saric kicks to Bridges. Pass to Paul from downtown. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Schroeder against Paul, and it's Schroeder missing. Suns trail by 8. Booker the pass to Saric. Wasted no time on that one.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break. Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Booker the pass to Bridges. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. It's stolen by Schroeder. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
You can't fault the defensive effort there. At times, Kuzma's just too talented a scorer on the drive.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Paul kicks to Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And that's 13 points for Mikal Bridges.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Out to the wing. Outside Gasol. 6 on the shot clock. Connects from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, we know this. Few big men in the history of the game have passed the ball as well as Marc Gasol.
This is it to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to James. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 12-point Laker lead.
Well, when LeBron James is starting to cook, his teammates understand, hey, perhaps the big guy, one of the greats of his generation, needs the basketball.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. To the paint. Gasol with the steal. 1:19 left to play here in the fourth. Schroeder passes to Kuzma. Gasol kicks to LeBron. Over Saric. Another miss by LeBron. Phoenix has gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Los Angeles.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Kyle Kuzma.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Schroeder against Paul. Outside Gasol. Back to Schroeder. And so the Lakers take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. Big conference rivalry tonight, Chris. Think back to some of your legendary bouts between, say, your Sacramento team and the LA Lakers.
Oh, man, my ears are ringing right now. I got the cowbells ringing in my ears just from you saying that. But
pretty exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah, oh, man, it was awesome. But it's not just another game. The pride is involved. It's about your standings in the conference. And also, it's about fan bragging rights. So for us, you know, it was like the Battle of California. We wanted people in Sacramento to be able to walk around in L.A. and say, hey, we're the best right now.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Booker and Bridges are the wings. And it's Paul in at the 1. Free throw good, Booker. Free throws good from Booker. Ranked for the Phoenix Suns with a franchise-high 9-year playoff drought, there is pressure on this team to find their way out of that long rebuild.
And their moves on draft night, they raised some eyebrows. They've got some young talent, but can new coach Monty Williams turn them into a winner? Long-suffering Suns fans certainly hope so.
Gasol with the steal. Here's Caldwell Pope. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Bridges against LeBron. Paul with the three. The three-pointer is right on target.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Now here's LeBron. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. I mean, he didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
Here's Paul. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Paul's got 5 points so far.
And really, Paul is a threat to score from anywhere, but the mid-range jumper, it's a specialty.
Here's Schroeder. Can't hit that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Now, here's Bridges. 8 points his last outing. At the elbow, Paul shoots over Schroeder, and Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Bridges. Bridges has got his third assist on the night. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's James. Count that one. LeBron's got his second bucket.
And no one can really compete defensively with LeBron's athleticism. I mean, his strength, just too much to match up with.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Ayton up top, defended by Gasol. Pass to Paul. Shot clock at 6. There's the three. Rebound the Lakers.
Well, they weren't going to stay perfect forever, but still shooting 80% from the floor to start the game.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here's Saric after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Bridges. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Great D that time from James.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
The shot's good.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Frank Vogel for just a minute. He doesn't want his guys to overlook Chris Paul, if that's possible. Coach said he can still take over a game. You've got to make him work for everything. CP3 is one of the all-time greats. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The shot off that time. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
A championship standard in LA with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the rafters and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
Basket counts. And that's now 6 points for Devin Booker.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
To the inside. Here's James. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Booker with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got his third basket of the night right there.
Yeah, and if you're playing in line Chris Paul, you better have your hands ready. If you're open, he'll find you, or you're going to get hit in the head.
Here's James. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 8.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Here's Saric, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the Lakers get called for the foul.
The unpredictable nature of Saric. I mean, it helps him on this end. He's great at forcing the issue and getting these fouls.
And the official start of the season, Chris. Is there any opening day for you that sticks out in the many years you played in the NBA?
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about just how much we wanted to win. We knew we were coming up on the end of our careers, or I remember never entering a preseason with so much hope, because I knew that he was in, I knew that I was in, and we knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both scored 30 or did something crazy like that. I don't remember, but coming out with him that preseason was so special, because I knew we were going to set the tone for how our team was going to play, and we were engaged that year.
Saric nails them both.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Bridges against James. Rebound by the Suns.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
No good from Booker. Lakers trail by 3. Bridges with the steal. Kicks it to Booker. Here's Paul. James with some nice D. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And there's the pass to James. Here's Gasol. Offensive rebound. No good from LeBron. Suns leading by 3. In the corner, it's Bridges. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And the Lakers with another turnover here.
All right, a chance to see stats for Paul. Last season, he played outstanding. 3rd in assists. And his ability to pressure and disrupt defensively was obvious. He ranked 3rd in the league in steals.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists last year. He did a great job of setting the pace, finding the open man, making the simple delivery. Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Kuzma against Saric. Booker outside. Five on the clock. Back to Saric. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 5.
That's just sheer will. I mean, even when you body Saric, I mean, he stays after it and tries to score.
And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. A nice shot by Booker.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Lakers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Kaminsky is checked in for the Suns. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Third is Chris Paul.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Lakers trail by 7. Here's LeBron. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
That is what LeBron does. No one challenges the heart of the defense more than him. Impossible to stop him when he gets that deep.
Basket good. And the Suns lead by 7.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end, but there's a lot of game left to play.
Now here's James. He's got 10. Shoots over Bridges. And too long on the shot.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
Here's James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
The D is no shot at stopping James when he gets that low in that position. He's too big, too strong in the paint. You got to foul him.
And those physical attributes of Ayton are so imposing. Greg, who does he remind you of?
I mean, for current players, you see a bit of Embiid and how they both move so fluidly for 7-footers. From the past, now I see a bit of David Robinson in his game.
And he makes the first.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
No good on the second free throw. Fans, just broadcasters, love to see teams get out and attack in transition. Would you like to see the league crack down on intentional fouls that will halt that break, slow down that break, stifle that break?
No, because the home fans or the fans of the team that's fouling doesn't want that team to get out and get an easy 2 points. I mean, we still have to have defense in the game, so anything that takes away from teams scoring, you just can't say, well, we want to watch them score, don't do it. No. And very honestly, if you're an unselfish team, usually on those breaks, it's usually because a player holds the ball too long.
Right.
Usually they have another open player in front of them that they could pass it up to. And if you're an unselfish team, usually you'll still give the fans what they want. And that's a crazy highlight on the break.
Now here's Kaminsky after LeBron James's miss. Clock at 6. Ayton dishes to Booker. Lays it up and banks it in. Booker's got 13 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control in this game.
Nice shot by James.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Ball against Schroeder. Paul left side. Kaminsky. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Now look, guys try to get physical with Kaminsky, but he has the body control and focus to finish through the contact.
Now here's Schroeder. 5 points in the game. Here's Harrell. A beautiful reverse layup.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Ayton with it. Now guarded by Harrell. The baseline jam. A second chance effort. James against Bridges. Pass to Kaminsky. Shoots over Schroeder. Misses off the right angle. Lakers trail by 7. LeBron left side. Back to Kuzma. He dishes it to James. Over Bridges. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Booker. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's James. 14 points for him. Second chance shot. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Pass to Kaminsky. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Over to the left wing. And there's Bridges on the assist by Kaminsky.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Passes it to James. Shoots over Bridges. And another basket for the Lakers.
As good as LeBron is at moving the ball, he's not going to pass up the jump shot if it's there for him.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ball against Schroeder. Now here's Paul. He has 7. From deep. Kaminsky tips it back in.
He's so intelligent around the rim. Kaminsky found a way to own that possession.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll return shortly. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Suns, Paul out there with Booker. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Crowder in at the small forward. Suns leading by 7. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Rebound by Harrell.
He's not an easy man to stop me. He's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
To the left wing. Here's Caruso, defended by Booker. And that one's good. Schroeder.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Booker the pass to Kaminsky. Paul outside. A new 14 for the Suns. No good from Booker.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D. Avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot. He's the best when he's assertive like that. I mean, don't take any chances. Take it to the cup.
Paul finds Kaminsky. Now Crowder, covered by Morris. 7-foot shot. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist from Crowder. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Ball up top. He's guarded by Schroeder, and it's good. 2 points. Now it's a 6-point Phoenix lead.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
To the middle, here's James, and the dunk by James.
Whether he's driving, posting up, or firing from deep, you know LeBron has it all. It's been a fantastic evening for him.
Paul kicks to Booker. Schroeder against Paul. Booker outside. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
He hit 1-3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Second shot opportunity. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Caruso, the pass to Schroeder. High arcing shot and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one. The Lakers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And that one misses. Just when you look around the NBA, which player most emulates the style and approach that you had, and you were special. But so you've got to have a very special category for this one, I'm sure.
Well, thanks, Ken. That's flattering. I like to be in the categories with these guys because I'm such fans of them. But Blake Griffin, when I think about him, and also Joel Embiid, the fact that Embiid can shoot out on the floor, he can space up, but in the post he likes to go to work as well. I just think he gives you such a mix of offensive moves that you can't stop, that as a defender you're always worried and on guard and looking over your shoulder because you don't know what he's going to hit you with because he has so many options.
But in my mind, there's only one Chris Webber.
No, thanks, man.
Here's Schroeder after the made shot from Jay Crowder. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the pass to Kaminsky. On the wing, Booker fires the 3. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. 5th is Montrezl Harrell.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Diallo kicks to Crowder to the right side. From 13, No good off the back of the rim.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. It's just not connected.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Now, I thought maybe the D would figure him out as the game went along. Looks like he's figured them out in this first half.
Now here's Diallo. 8 points his last outing. Kaminsky the pass to Paul. Rebound the Lakers. Harrell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's James, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Paul finds Diallo. And here's Crowder. Pass to Kaminsky. 5 to shoot. Nailed from three-point land. Kaminsky's got 7.
Whether on the pick and pop or just finding space alone on the perimeter, Kaminsky's already figured out how to punish you from range.
Morris dishes to Schroeder. Morris trying to free himself up, and there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Morris. 15 points for Dennis Schroeder. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. LeBron against Crowder. He kicks it to Paul. Right wing. Here's Kaminsky. Doesn't go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Loads it up there for Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And this is why his teammates trust him. James has a sensational feel for when the dishes.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. And that one is good. Schroeder's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Booker inside. Morris with the rebound.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
And it's the Suns with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. Booker, right side. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Caruso, the pass to Harrell. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Raul Neto's checked in for Chris Paul. That's good from Harrell. Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity. But Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
Yeah, I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. Some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
I had a chance to check out some stats for Dennis Schroeder, how he performed last season.
He put up about 15 points a game last season, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
Yeah, no doubt. He knows how to run this offense. Tremendous asset to this team coming off the bench.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Diallo. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Crowder from deep three-point range. They get the rebound. Kaminsky, the pass to Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Here's Caruso, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Schroeder with the ball. Over Booker. Here's Harrell, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker. Great showing for him last season. 7th in scoring, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. That's good from Harrell. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Good on both.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game has gone on.
Neto kicks to Diallo. Outside Crowder. Passes to Neto. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Lakers leading by 7. Outside Gasol. Now the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Phoenix grabs the miss.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
No good from Booker.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump.
Caruso, the pass to Harrell. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Suns trail by 7. Pass to Booker. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Some great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic dish.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Unloads. Another miss by Caldwell-Pope.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
The free throw drops for Kaminsky.
He was named Player of the Year coming out of college, but Kaminsky is still adjusting to the speed of the NBA game.
Saric has checked in for Phoenix. Mikal Bridges comes in for Jay Crowder. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Lakers leading by 4. Passes it to Caruso. Caldwell-Pope outside. There's the pass to Horton Tucker. Harrell down low. Defended by Bridges. A double clutch. It's deflected.
And despite the short wingspan for a big man, Kaminsky with the height and timing to steal block shots.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Ayton, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. He's off on the second. Last season, the Suns made DeAndre Ayton the #1 overall pick in the draft. They had no hesitation, Greg, in making that call.
And when a player like Ayton, who was in the Rookie of the Year combo from the get-go, is available, you have to take him. Not only is the upside sky high for Ayton, but he was an impact player from day one for the Suns.
Here's Gasol. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Ayton. On the wing, Booker. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. No good from Booker. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 3-point lead. He feeds it to Gasol. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you love to get Gasol these high percentage looks. I mean, he doesn't miss many from being close.
Booker against Caldwell Pope. Now Booker. From outside the arc. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebounds too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought you thought maybe the first half was going swimmingly. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 26 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's in a crazy zone right now and seems to be even hotter than he was in their last game. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
More often than not, Ernie, LeBron tries to involve his teammates early, but he came in ready to shoulder the load tonight. Terrific all-around performance in the first half.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
I think it was their passing that's kept them in the game. You can see it in their assist numbers. They were very, very unselfish. The ball moving from side to side, guys making good cuts. It's enabled them to create a lot of chances. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
And here is Los Angeles now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol. And at the 5 spot, that's who's in the game for the Lakers. And the Lakers with possession here. It's a 5-point game. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Lakers leading by 3. Here's Schroeder. Outside Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Gasol's got his second bucket of the night.
Gasol has always shot a very high percentage on catch-and-shoot jumpers. You know, hit him with a good pass, he'll make the most of it.
Sharge with it, picked up by Kuzma. It's good. Booker's got 21 in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Paul with the steal. Teardrop shot, and the layup is good. Paul's got 9 points.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Schroeder passes to Gasol. Dishes to James. Chalk up 2 there. 28 points for him.
Such blinding speed on the drive. I mean, James is a force of nature when he's on the attack.
Feeds it to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Here's Schroeder. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Saric. For 3, Booker kept alive. Ayton with a tie. It's stolen by Schroeder. James outside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Here's Paul. The shot missing. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Moving it up. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. Paul passes to Saric. Kicks it to Bridges. Launches a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. 7 points in the game.
There's no reason you should leave someone open around Sark. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
Ball against Schroeder. Inside. James with the bucket. James has got 6 in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, and that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Now here's Ayton. 12 points for him. Bridges inside the 3-point line. Misses the wing J. Lakers leading by 5. Schroeder kicks to Kuzma. The dish now to LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
James is just remarkable, showing no remorse when he's attacking the rim.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Booker the bounce pass. Now here's Bridges. He's got 7. 6 to shoot. The 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Schroeder passes to James. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Saric.
As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
He's off on the first. Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the court, you know, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a peg.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Marc Gasol. Good on the second free throw.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
Saric outside. He kicks it to Johnson. Pass to Ayton. Over Morris. They get it back. Saric lays it up off the glass. Saric has got 6 points.
And Kevin, Saric is such a gritty player on the offensive end. I mean, he's showing how determined he is to snag the second chance opportunities.
Now, here is Morris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. He dishes it to Schroeder. Kuzma, left side. 2 points. That one goes.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Greg, this game has come to life. They're out there battling now. We didn't see this in the first half.
Booker against Caldwell Pope. Here's Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Morris. Second chance effort. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Morris. Johnson goes in, and the shot is good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. James against Johnson. And James throws it down hard.
Hall of Fame athleticism and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
And here is Paul. He's got 11. Pass to Saric. Shoots over Schroeder. Here's Ayton. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
To the paint. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by James.
That's just crazy athleticism from James. His vertical is through the roof.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Suns trail by 7. Paul dishes to Saric. To Paul. And stolen by Kuzma. Caldwell Pope outside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Caldwell Pope's got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Booker. He's got 23. Will it go? And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Free throw, no good. Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Alex Caruso comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And a change for the Suns. Jay Crowder's checked in for Saric. And he's good on the second. Los Angeles leading by 8. Passes it to Caruso. Back to James. Over Johnson. James, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Booker. Ayton trying to break free. Makes it off the glass. 26 points for Devin Booker. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. The pass to Caruso. Now, here is Morris. Harrell finds James. Down low, here's Morris. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now here's Booker. 26 points for him. To the middle. Their turnaround jumper. And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 6 here in this quarter.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
A floater, and that one's good. Caruso. And the Lakers lead by 8.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Paul with the ball. 13 points in the game. Pass to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Suns. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Booker. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Caruso. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. No good from Booker.
He's done almost no damage from 3-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
The Lakers have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. Just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Some changes for Phoenix. Kaminsky is checked in for Johnson. And Raul Neto is subbed in for Chris Paul. Both good from the line that time. 1:07 left here in the third quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Kaminsky kicks to Booker. Ayton, the pass to Booker. And the layup falls. Booker's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Passes it to Caruso. Back to LeBron. Out left to the wing. Here's Caruso. Offline with his 3. Suns trail by 10. For 3. Booker. Caruso grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now LeBron. He's got 39. Clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Suns trail by 10. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Booker and Bridges are the wing. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Ayton. And it's Neto in at the point. Now here's Booker, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Monday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Utah Jazz. Lakers leading by 10. Caruso, the pass to Gasol. Over Ayton. That one a little long.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Bridges misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Neto after the basket by Los Angeles. The pass to Kaminsky. And here is Bridges. Booker outside. Just 5 on the clock. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Harrell. And they double up James. Harrell, the pass to Gasol. Here's Harrell. Here's Caruso. Banked in off the glass. Caruso's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Now here's Kaminsky. He's defended by Harrell. Back to Bridges. Booker outside. Good on the three-point shot. Booker's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
LeBron against Bridges. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his third foul of the game. The Suns making a switch here. Diallo's checked in. Here's Caruso. Pass to Horton Tucker. Four on the clock. Dishes it to Harrell. Phoenix grabs the miss. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And Harrell wide open. He shoots. And again, the Lakers no good. Suns trail by 9. Here's Bridges. Rebound by Harrell. The Lakers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. LeBron James on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Back to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Booker outside. Back to Neto. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Diallo kicks to Booker. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. James in the post. Defended by Bridges. Caruso looking for an opening. Harold down low. Kaminsky's there. Harold, that's good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Diallo. Now here's Bridges. Kicks to Booker. Here's Diallo.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He misses the free throw. And the Lakers with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. He hits the second from the line. Los Angeles leading by 12. Schroeder passes to Horton Tucker. Pass to Kuzma. From deep, Gasol. And the three ball is good.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Neto surveying the floor. Passes to Booker. Here's Neto. He's guarded by Schroeder. And there's the pass to Kaminsky. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
But they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Here's Neto. Back to Booker. Shoots over Kuzma. Goes back up. Shot good by Diallo.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Now here's Schroeder. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Phoenix calls timeout. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
The Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope checked in. Phoenix also making some changes. Saric comes in for Shaq Diallo. And Paul subbed in for Raul Neto. Here's Paul. And here is Kaminsky. Lets it go with the three. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Los Angeles. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Chris, later this season, LeBron James likely to surpass Kobe Bryant for third on the all-time scoring list.
And that might be a bittersweet moment for Lakers fans, Kevin. I mean, a lot of diehard Kobe supporters who've long held that the Mamba, not LeBron, was the heir apparent to Jordan.
First one falls for him.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. See, Webb, if we lower the draft age back to 18, the league will take a larger role developing high school players. Your thoughts?
Well, I think it could be a safety net. You know, so many kids are vulnerable at this time, and they don't have a system, and that's why everything's kind of been messed up for players trying to figure out what is the correct system. How do I really get immersed? I want to be in the NBA. What is the right way? And I think the younger you are, the more direction that you have, it can only turn out to be a safer process, I would hope.
And getting better pro-level training, too, coaching.
Yeah, pro-level training, pro-level knowledge, pro-level relationships. I think it's a great thing by the league.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A nice shot by Booker.
But they're going to be relying on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
Now here's James. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The raw muscle of Sark. I mean, you got to tie him up or you risk getting torched.
And along with the association, we've seen the growth of the G League, the WNBA, the 2K League. Chris, which of those have you followed the most?
Well, first let me say I should have been drafted by the 2K League because I'm really not. Matter of fact, anybody listening to the sound of my voice, I will beat you in the game that I'm talking on right now. But secondly,
I know you will.
I love the WNBA, from Lisa Leslie to Cheryl Scoops to my girl Candace Parker. Are you kidding me? The skill set of these ladies, oh, they have game. And I can't say I follow one the most because even the G League and their all-star game I follow. Right now it's a great time for hoops, and all three of these leagues, I mean, he's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Gasol's shot is good.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Now here's Paul. And there's Sharich on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 8th assist here tonight. Los Angeles leading by 19.
Whose man is this?
Schroeder with the ball. The tray. Booker pulls it in.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
Left side, Sharich. He kicks it to Bridges. Back to Sharich. And stolen by Kuzma. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And there's the feed to James. And good that time. LeBron's got 47 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Ball. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for the Suns. LA has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Kuzma outside. One negotiating concession the league wants from the Players Union: prospect attendance scores at the draft combine and team-wide access to player physicals.
Well, this is a tough one because I don't think that a team that is not interested in you should have your physical. And we all know that information is shared, and so it should be genuine in the teams that are truly interested. And so I understand agents holding back on that. Medical information is something very serious that just because you have an opportunity to be drafted, your information shouldn't be spread all across the world just because you're at a combine. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but basically you just want a level playing field for everyone. And if we have that, it'll be better for everyone.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Here's Booker. Saric trying to break free. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 18 points just in the second half. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. James outside. High post shot. Rebound by the Suns. Booker's got 4 rebounds in this game. LeBron against Bridges. Paul surveying the floor. Pass to Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Booker. That one, no good. Late D that time from Harrell.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
It didn't look like a game that was going to work out for them, but man, how things changed in a hurry.
Man, I'd say it was gutsy, Kevin, in terms of what they were able to do in that comeback. An incredible amount of fortitude when facing all of that adversity, and not just to come back, but how about to come back and win going away?
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Booker left side. Unloads from 13. And that one drops. Booker's got 39.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. James kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Schroeder. And here is Harrell. Defended by Bridges. Back to Harrell. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron.